Hello, welcome to my house and welcome to my channel. I'm Laura Cepeda and today I'm going to show you how we can make this beautiful cover up. I will give you all my secrets and tips so you can make it in the easiest way. We are going to make it with needles and you won't believe it, but I love the technique that we use it and I think it's so fancy and perfect for any occasion. If you have a party or even if you want to wear it for something or for a simple event, I think it will be perfect. But I will give you the material list. Well, as I told you, we are going to make a cover of or a vest and we are going to need this material. I will make this vest in a medium size. So we are going to need for a medium size 200 grams of this material that it's between light and medium weight yarn, and we are going to combine it with this fantasy yarn. So we are going to need 200 grams and then 2 skeins of yarns of this fantasy yarn that has 50 grams each, and we are going to use the needles of number 10 millimeters, the hook of number 6 millimeters, and we will use our markers. So as I told you, remember that this is for a medium size. If you want to make it in a larger size, well, you are going to need 1 skein of yarn of each material. In this case, I will make it in gray. We are going to start casting on the stitches like this. We are going to put first a loop and make a knot right there, and we'll like to make it like this because I like to cast on the stitches like this because I feel that we don't waste any material. So as you don't see, I didn't cut any threads or so. I cast on the stitches as if I were knitting. And like this is how we are going to cast on 50 stitches. So see you when you have the 50 stitches, and please be careful and always take these 2 threads. Well, I finished and I already count that I have 50 stitches. So for this first row, we are going to knit 1 and pour 1. So the first stitch we are going to knit it, then we are going to pour. So it means that we are going to place the thread in front, then we are going to knit, and we are going to pour. So like this the whole row. And well, at the end I finish the row. Remember, at the end also you have to count that you have 50 loops in your needles too. So now for the coming rows, first we are going to pass the first stitch without knitting or sew, and we are going to make the opposite. For example, if in the last row we pour, well, in this case we are going to knit this stitch. We are going to make the opposite of what we made in the last row in each stitch. Like this, we are going to continue making several rows until we have a rectangle. Remember that we are always going to make the opposite of what we made in the other row. So where we knit, we are going to pour, and where we pour, we are going to knit. Well, look, I made a huge rectangle. I followed the same instructions with the rise stitch. I have approximately 1 meter and a half, so I think it's perfect for the size and for the design of the vest that I want, or for the cover up. I don't know how to call it. Well, once that we are ready and we are sure, we are going to bind off. So it means that we are going to knit 2 loops together and bring 1 back. And like this is how we are going to bind off all the stitches. We are going to take the half of it. We are going to match all the stitches like this without pulling too much. So I will try to divide and to have the exact half. And right here we are going to put a marker. It is important to point it out that while I make all these rows, I was taking these 2 threads, the yarns that I combine. Well, once you have the half, we are going to divide the half into the half 2 to have the 4th part, and right there we are going to put a marker, and then of this 4th half we are going to divide it exactly in the middle in 2 parts, and right there we are going to put a marker. So this part is the one that we are going to sew, and then this will be the sleeve. Okay, so we are going to repeat the same in the other side too, so let's make it. So we are going to take the half. Okay, then we are going to also put a marker there, divide it into the half, put a marker there, and we are going to repeat. We are going to sew one part and then the other one we are going to leave it for the sleeve. Okay, so we are going to sew from here to here. So well, I will use only from the two threads that we were using, we are going to use only one. I won't use the fantasy yarn in this case. I will use only the other yarn, and well, I will just mark perfectly exactly from where I will start sewing. So I will only use this thread. I will cut a long thread, and now with embroidery needle I will start sewing. I will use an embroidery needle with a big eye. And well, here we are going to start. We are going to make a knot right here where this first marker is, and then with the embroidery needle we will start using the invisible stitch. The invisible stitch goes from the bottom to the top. As you could see, I will go in order. I won't skip any spaces, and I will insert the hook from the bottom to the top. And like this is how I'm going to continue sewing until I arrive to the other marker. Okay, until here, until the green marker. And well, this part will be for our back. Well, look, here I finished to sew. This will be all shoulders, as you could see, and this will be the holes for the arms. Okay, so here we are going to take the markers. So here we are already finished, and I think that now we are ready to decorate our vest. Okay, I will make a simple stitch all around the armholes and also in the fronts. I will use a simple stitch because I think that the material with these sparkles on it are like enough, so I will make just a simple stitch to decorate, and I will show you how. We are going to use our hook. Okay, so I will make a simple stitch. We are going to make some shells. We will go up with 3 chains, and now we are going to skip. We will turn over, we will skip 1. Okay, after the 3 chains that we made, we will skip 2, and in the third, right there, we are going to make a double crochet. As you could see, we are making this double crochet out of 3 crochet. Then we will go up with 3 chains, and inside of the last double crochet that we made, we are going to make 3 double crochet out of 3 crochet again. So here I have 2, and this is the third one. Now we are going to turn over, we will skip 2, and in the third we will make a double crochet again. Well, so here we are going to repeat. So we are going to make 1, 2, 3 chains, and here over this double crochet that we have just made, we are going to make inside 3 double crochet. When I said to make a double crochet out of 3 crochet is because we take these 3 loops out. You see? I will show you again. So we are going to make yarn over first and skip 2, and in the third a double crochet. So we take 1, we take 2, and we take 3. You could see we are making this double crochet out of 3 crochet, and like this is how we are going to continue the whole row. We are going to make this same stitch all around the fronts, and I think that for the sleeves I will make something different. But well, please be careful, and if you see and feel that you are distorting the shape of your vest, well, skip less spaces between shells, or try to leave more if that's the case. I mean, if you feel that you are reducing too much. But well, like this is how we are going to continue the whole row. And I forgot to mention, so sorry, that this edge and this final decoration and final stitch that we are making, I was using the two threads, okay? So the fantasy yarn and the other yarn. So at the end, well, here we are going to slip one to close. Okay, so here I just want to make a zoom in so you can see the fantasy yarn, how it looks like. So I'm combining this yarn with this other yarn. Remember that I'm using shades of gray with this other yarn that it's a medium weight yarn and also has a little sparkles on it, so more or less you can find something similar. Right now they don't exist anymore. I used to bought them here in one store in Mexico, but well, if you have the opportunity to find something similar, they are really pretty. So well, here at the end we are going to make a knot and hide this thread through all this project. Remember that we don't have to cut it right away. And look how pretty it looks. And well, here we are going to continue with a single crochet row all around this sleeve. Please try to make this row loose. And well, I made this row loose, okay, because if not, the shape of our sleeve will distort and we will lose the size of this armhole, right? So try to make it a little bit loose, don't tie too much, or if it's the opposite case that you feel that it's too loose, well, try to skip some spaces but not too much. At the end, we are going to make the crab stitch. The crab stitch is like this. It's like the single crochet but backwards. So we are going to make at the end this row, and with this we finished. Well, I love the result. I'm so happy that we finally finished, and I can't believe that from a rectangle we get this beautiful vest. I love the result and the technique. Remember that if you feel that you don't like to make this vest a lot with needles, well, you can use the hook. You can use a single crochet stitch and you can follow the same technique, make a rectangle and make the long that you want using your hook instead of the needles, and you will follow basically the same steps, and during the video, well, you can follow the same instructions. And will also you will decide if you would like to make it longer or for a larger size. But well, remember that this is up to you. This is just an idea and you can make the stitch that you want. But well, thank you so much for watching this video until the end. I hope that you like it. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Remember that it's completely free. Don't forget to give me a like and to stay tuned for more videos like this one. Thank you so much, and also see you in all my social media. I'm in Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, and I'm new in TikTok. See you there and stay tuned for more videos. Also leave your comments. Thank you.